Hello everyone, how you all doing? I wish you all a happy, merry, belated Christmas to a lot of you. How you all doing? This is Sam Cressel back again with another video since 3 months ago. Yes, 3 months ago, since September. That was the last time I've made another video, and yeah, I'm so sorry guys. I know it's been a long while since I've done videos on this channel, and I'm sorry I've got sidetracked a lot. I had a lot of things going on. I was busy trying to make the rest of it, but I think that might depend on how I'm feeling up to it. So yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering why the setting of my bedroom looks different now, that's because I've actually had my bedroom rearranged a couple of months ago, because my brother had actually moved out and I'm actually using his bedroom. So I've actually got his bedroom and this one, so I've got a lot more room, so I can use whichever room I want. And where my bed used to be, it's now been replaced with this desk and of course a wheelie chair, and I can now sit down at this desk whatever time I want. And I've also got this iMac that I once used to have in my conservatory to make other YouTube videos, and I've actually been using this frequently since it's been moved in, so I think that's partly the reason why I haven't been active on my channel lately. But yeah, it's actually quite cool the way it's done, because it's like my own personal office and I can actually work on stuff for importance and do it at whatever time I want. So yeah, it looks very cool. And now, ladies and gents, I'm about to share with all of you the moment I've been absolutely itching since I've started this video, as I'm now about to reveal to all of you the stuff that I managed to get for Christmas this year. And they're all down there in this little bag right beside me down there. I hope you like all of them. Right then guys, the first thing I'm going to show you what I've got for Christmas is this new calendar for next year I've got. The BBC Planet Earth 3, which is based on this animal channel that which is narrated by David Attenborough, who does this animal program on TV every now and then. So yeah, I actually put this on the list, even though I didn't specifically say what sort of calendar I wanted, because I used to have many calendars. Like I had one with Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley one time. So I just thought of whatever calendar, and yeah, I did actually have some animal calendars before, but yeah, this actually seems like a good one to look at, because yeah, it should be good to use for next year as well. Alright, let's look at some sweeties this time. I got the caramel special with all these little chocolate bars, which also comes with this packet of M&Ms, which I'm actually saving for a very important occasion, by the way, because I'm actually going to save this until next year, because although I originally asked for more of these packets, but yeah, I think this seems like quite enough for it, and I actually didn't really expect that many in here when I got this, but yeah, quite a many mini M&Ms. Oh, and here's a very unusual one that I've got to show you guys. I've also got an extra stuff, which is actually the stuff that goes with my Elvis Presley costume that I've also got, but it's in my wardrobe in my other room. But here it also comes with a wig and the glasses, and also a pretend microphone that I might use, although I originally wanted to go with the costume, just the costume at first, although getting both that and this at the same time probably seemed too expensive, because the price was a bit up and up, but yeah, it looks good. It looks quite handy. And the costume is also a good fit as well, because I also managed to get it before Christmas just for a little test to see if it'll work. Because I'm obviously getting bigger, and so I got a large, and yeah, it actually managed to fit me quite well when I got it. So yeah. Alright, other stuff I've got. Packets. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. My stuff fell off my lap. There was not enough room. Alright, so anyway, I was saying. Alright, so anyway, I've these packets of my lip seal, because I never know when I might need some more. I've also got some stuff here down by the corner. Shower gel and some deodorant, and also another stuff I haven't used in a long while, some aftershave, in order to smell nice, look extra nice, if you know what I mean. I've also managed to get a couple of books that I actually used for some filmmaking and directing stuff that I might need for the future. And one is for storyboard making. You can actually draw a picture and write some notes here. And another is a director project notebook. A notebook so you can actually draw and write notes and draw stuff that you need in. So yeah, I think these stuff will actually come in handy for me. Especially this storyboard book, which I may eventually use for next year, because believe it or not, guys, and I know I should have mentioned this in another video that I should have done like months ago, but just last year I've actually gone on and joined with the Seagull Theatre to join with a group of filmmakers led by Mark Fimbo, and we've actually been planning to organise doing our very own short films that we may shoot all around Lowestoft. And we've actually been spending most of last year and this year shooting our upcoming sci-fi miniseries, Time Travelling with Myself. And we've also had our own premiere at the Seagull on the 14th of November, where we shot and edited 11 episodes in the series, which is actually going to get a TV release next year on our televisions. So you might be lucky to actually give that a watch once you see it on your televisions. Which is also very good, and I'm also very proud to be a part of this team bringing this series to life, and I'm also very lucky to have actually joined a filmmaking course where we can actually produce our films, working in the filming industry. And I may be able to soon write and direct my very own short film when I get around to that, which is also very good. Wish me luck, everyone. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, my absolute favourite part of the Christmas unwrapping, the DVDs, which I actually wanted to save until last for this video. First off, Johnny English Reborn. Now this is one I actually got on Christmas Day, and which I actually watched first to give it a rewatch, because I haven't seen it in such a long time, since I've already seen the first one, which I've also already got on DVD. Which came out in 2003, and this one was released in 2011, where Rowan Atkinson is aged a little bit, which is why I didn't know why they waited this long to make a sequel, but yeah, it still has some of its laugh out loud moments, I'd say, and Rowan Atkinson is up to his usual bumbling antics when he used to play Mr. Bean, which I also love. It's probably the best character I think he's ever played, and he does, and I say he shines probably as Johnny English as well, the super spy who mucks up everything. Yeah, so that's one. Now this is a film I never actually thought I'd get on DVD, but it's actually quite a very good film actually though. So next up is Rain Man. Yeah, starring Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Yeah, this is actually quite a very good, very heartwarming, very touching film about Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman hanging about as brothers, going on sort of road trip across the country in America, which I actually thought it was. And Dustin Hoffman's character is autistic, and Tom Cruise's character is a bit selfish, a bit of a hothead, but he learns to grow and learns to hang out with his brother and learn to cope with his autism. Which I say is actually the reason I got this film, because I've actually got autism as well, you see, guys. Yeah. So I say this film actually inspired me to actually get this and check it out for myself, and yeah. So yeah, I actually think this film is actually worth a watch, even if you're not a big fan of Tom Cruise, depending on your opinion of him. But I actually think he did a very good job on this film. Next to Dustin Hoffman, he won his Oscar for this film. So yeah, there's that. Now here is another film I have not seen in absolute ages, and I mean in a very, very, very long time. Peter Pan. I think I might actually watch this film next, actually, because you know, I've not seen this film since I was like a little kid, and you know, I've always grown up watching Disney films, but this one I haven't really watched since. Actually, I've always grown up watching films like The Lion King and The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. But this film, I don't think I've actually got around to seeing this film very much. I've only actually seen clips of this film ever since on YouTube, and I may have seen probably the sequel to this, Return to Neverland, probably only a few times. Since I had it on video. But yeah, I might actually give this a rewatch and see how much I've missed, because I've actually got around to rewatching the bits with Captain Hook and the crocodile that are very funny, and so yeah, I might actually watch this film next. And another one, For Love and Thunder. Yeah, I heard this film is not very good, and I actually seen this film before, and yeah, looks like I'm going to watch this film again and try to get through all the crazy, cringy comedy of this film, as the MCU is known for nowadays. Now they seem to get rid of all the character development in the other films and replace it with comedy, and not very good comedy. It's but I would say that Christian Bale as the villain is the only good part of this film, I'd say. I normally get around to watching bits of it just for him, even if he's not in the film very much, but I think only time will have to tell though when I get around to this. And last but not least, as I will not drag this video any longer, The Flash. Now this is a film I wasn't really keen on seeing, even though I wanted to see this film, but I think it's something to do with the direction of this film that I was hearing about. That it's got although it does have it's something to do with the Flash time traveling to save his family, which is okay for a premise, but it's also got the multiverse in it for some reason. Like it's got Michael Keaton as Batman coming back, which is good because I heard he hasn't played Batman since 1992. But I think he's only in this film because of Spider-Man: No Way Home. Because you know, I've heard that Warner Brothers has this reputation of speeding up their DCEU films just because the MCU worked out, so they wanted to achieve the same success. Because I was kind of hoping for a different direction, because like I said before, the Flash trying to save his family, but also something else like Flashpoint, which I think this film is based on, but again, multiverse. And I also heard this film got very mixed reviews upon release. Like, there's not a lot of good with this film, which is why I think the DCEU is starting over, and they're doing their own DC cinematic universe now with James Gunn, who's now doing the next Superman film coming out next year. So yeah, so I wasn't really keen on getting this film on DVD at first, but it's supposed to be one of the last films in the DC Extended Universe, and they're supposed to be starting over with a new cinematic universe, so I think I might as well check this out anyway to see how not good this is. But I think it depends on my opinion once I... But I think that... But I think it depends on my opinion once I check this out, because I think there might be some things I might like about it, but who knows? So that's it for this video today, guys, and I'm sorry if it feels like I've been going on for too long, but I had to get so much off my chest because I know I haven't done a video in such a long time, and I apologise if I've been absent as usual, but I promise it won't happen again. But I think it depends on what I'm doing currently nowadays, since I've now got my iMac in my room, which is good, but I have to try and remind myself sooner when it's time to make another video. And yeah, that's just about it. Alright guys, so I wish you all a happy belated Christmas and a happy new year, and don't forget to check out Time Travelling with Myself, which comes out next year, and hope you all wish me luck for doing my very own short film for next year as well. Alright guys, see you all next year. Ta-ta.